Many people from your past are confused where you stand, where you are, what you're doing, what your future holds, what you're about to do. They wanted to hold you hostage to your past, but you're not there anymore. How can you be held hostage to something that you left a long time ago? This is why you got many people confused about where you are and what you're doing. They only want to label you based off how they knew you from your past. You're no longer in that place. You left that spot a long time ago, your past life, and you have catalytic forward to your future. You made a move to make a forward direction towards your future. But these people want to hold you to the past. They won't even allow you to grow. They won't allow you to flourish. They won't allow you to become more mature because they only want you based off how they want to see you, based off your past. That's not how you're supposed to operate. What gave these people the right to hold you to your past? You wasn't holding them to their past, but they want to hold you to your past. Treat you like you was nobody based off how they perceived you from your past. You no longer who you were when these people last saw you because you have transformed. Just like a butterfly transforms, you have transformed for the better. And they thought it was okay to label you the rest of your days of your life based off how they saw you back when they saw you in your past. This is why God removed you from these people. These people could be your family. I'm picking up family heavy. Your family want to hold you towards your past. They want to treat you like they treated you when you were 12, 20, maybe even 25. The truth is you have grew past that age. You have grew past that stage in life and you're doing greater things. You're now doing much more than what you did back at those ages. But yet they still want to hold you to that area they knew you at from your past. This is why God removed these people. This is why he told you to shut the door. This is why he told you to get away from your kinfolk. Similar to how he told Abraham in the Bible, get away from your kinfolk and go to a place where I will shew you so I can bless you there. Now, if God told that to Abraham, how much more will he tell that to his children? Sometimes you just got to get away from your kinfolks. They're not going to see you the way God sees you. They're not going to see the transformed person you are because they only see you as how they saw you before. They're not seeing the growth because they don't want to see the growth. They don't want to see the change. So God is saying, I won't even bless you around these people because it's always going to be some type of conflict when you deal with these kinfolks of yours. It's always going to be some type of problem because they only see you one way. They're not seeing you the way I see you as your heavenly Father. So God is telling you to get away from them all if you haven't already done that. People only want to hold you based off how they wanted to treat you. You no longer allow people to treat you any type of way anymore. But yet they want to treat you like you were when they last saw you. You're not the past version of yourself. That's not who you are. This is a new, improved version of yourself. And if these people didn't understand that, they're having a rude awakening about that. Because they want to start drama with you based off y'all last conversation. You might not even have a conversation with people for over 10, 15 years. And y'all last conversation might have been an argument about what you were doing at that time in your life. But you're no longer there. You're no longer in that mentality. You're no longer in that stage of life. There were some lessons you had to learn. You had to grow. Maybe at the time you were operating off of low self-esteem based off how you were treated growing up. Who knows? But how you were is not how you are now. This new version of you requires new people. New people that's going to understand the new version of you, not the old version of you. See, the people you left in your past, whether it's your kinfolks, whether it's people from your childhood that you grew up around, they only understand the past version of you. They don't understand this new version of you. The new version of you is a stranger to these past people. And it should be, because God didn't intend for you to be around these people for a long time. It was just for that chapter in your life. It was just for that season. That's it. Now they have to learn you all over again. And if they can't learn you all over again, then it's best for them to go on their merry way and leave you be. Because you're not going back to that past version of yourself where people pushed you around, bossed you around, abused you, mistreated you. You're not going back to that stage in life. You said, I refuse to continue to be treated that way. I refuse to let people treat me like garbage. I refuse to let people abuse and disrespect my name as a person. When God said I'm royal, a royal priesthood. This is why the past people don't deserve the new version of you. This is why you're gone. This is why God told you to move to a new state or a new city, far away from the people that knew you from your past. He told you that because he knew they wasn't going to see your growth. He knew that they wasn't going to see the transformation or elevation. God knows that these people had a problem with you, that they didn't treat you right, that they just didn't like you as a person. Not that you care, but God saw their ugly hearts. God saw their ways and their attitudes towards you. And this is why God separated you from these people. You should have been separated because your separation was a step towards your elevation. That's why God separated you. So if people have a problem with that, because you're no longer in your past, and because they want to constantly hold you hostage to a place that you're no longer in mentally, spiritually, or physically, God said they have to go. God said you had to leave them behind. God said you had to forget the memories that you had with them and move forward into your future. You ain't got to call them no more. You ain't got to go around these people no more. You ain't got to deal with these people at all. There's new people that God is going to line up in your path to go to where you're going for your future. New people that's going to see the vision that God got for your life, for your future. These old people didn't see the vision that God had for your life. This is why you couldn't elevate around them. This is why you couldn't grow around them. This is why you couldn't be yourself around them. Because they want to hold you hostage. And holding somebody hostage is not good. Out of envy, out of jealousy, out of control tactics, manipulation, they want to hold you bound and hostage. They don't want you to take a step past them. So God is saying because they want to hold you hostage to your past, they will be hostage in your past. Now they got to stay in your past. And they cannot go forward with you in your future. They're not allowed. God would not allow them to mess over you no more. Your future is that pertinent. Your future is that bright. You got something to accomplish. You got things to do. You got things to think about for your future. And as long as you stayed around these people that want to hold you hostage, you would never been able to accomplish it or get it done. because you have been too busy focused on them while they focusing on your flaws. And God did not like that. God did not like them focusing on your flaws and holding you bound and hostage to your past. So what if they don't like you? So what if they feeling some type of way about you? Let them be miserable by themselves. You keep moving forward in the great marvelous future that God got for you. And that's the prophetic message I got for a royal one. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom. And until next time. Bye-bye.